Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I am Dark Xeno and this is What the When. We are now on episode 7 of What the When, and we're moving right along down the line. This is the Sega Master System. We are playing today Fantasy Zone, and this is the Mase. Sorry. Fantasy Zone, the Mase. I'm trying to get it there so I don't get glimmer from my screen so you can see it. This is actually the third game of the series, which is kind of funny because they don't have a number 3 or anything, unlike today's video games, which they're constantly shouting, oh, here's the 4th, 5th, 6th version of the game, or something like that. This is a nice little 1-player or 2-player game. Tell you the truth, I have a lot more fun in 2-player mode than in single-player with it. It just seems a little easier, a little more items to play around with. So it's one of those things. Let's take a shot over at the video, and I'll talk about it a little more. And here we go, Fantasy Zone, the Mase, 1-player, 2-player, 1987. Good old game. You had, 4, 5, 6, 7 different lands to pick from. You can start from the beginning and go straight to the end one. It's just one of those things. So it shows you the different power-ups you can achieve throughout the level. And what you do is you can collect each one of these little coins. The bigger coins are worth more, and that's how you can buy these weapons and upgrades. You can see there are items flying around the screen. Those are the enemies. Now, when they're flashing white like that there, you can't touch them. The little center item, you can touch it and remove away from the enemy's energy to bring them back down so there are no more enemies on the screen, which is, what you want to do. You want to make sure there are not as many enemies there as you go. Now, each of these weapons only have about a ranged attack or a few shots with them. So, it's one of those things that you have to remember how many shots you've done, how far it goes, and things like that. Now, see right there, I got pretty lucky and got that last one. So, oh, here we go. And do I get it? Bing, I got it for one last thing. So you win the stage with collecting all the items. As you can see, this is a lot easier to do when you have 2 players collecting all the items on the screen. Of course, the winning round money will go to each character. So that's how they do it there. The beam shot, power shot, stuff like that. Big wing makes you travel a lot faster. So it's one of those things where if you grab it, you travel pretty good. So here, I just grabbed this power up and I just started blazing through everybody. Come on. As you see, down in the lower left-hand corner, there are creatures which you can, help give you points, time, and money, and even lives. So that's something you want to keep an eye out for. Is down at the corner, every once in a while, an egg will pop up and give you an extra life. And here I go. I just go for another round of mopping them through. Boom. This is a fun way to clear the level. Granted, it cost me a little money, but hey, it was kind of cool. So, it's one of these things where you collect them, and every stage has a certain pattern to it. So, after playing for a while, you remember the pattern, but the enemies always move in a different design. So, it's kind of fun and different each way. It's frustrating is when you get to the higher levels where the enemies really move quick. And like here, I just start abusing this little item. There's the egg down in the corner. Let's see if I get to it. There we go. I got to it. I got the 1-up. So I'm just collecting. You can go over that little center spot at any time to remove the enemy's energy. And like sometimes, like right now, it'd be great if I had somebody else in game with me to help collect. Cause oh, I just made a mistake there because I can't get over there that fast. And they don't give you much time to collect the coins at the end of the round, which the enemies come from. So it's just one of those things. This is a very fun 2-player game. You can always mess around with the other person in game with you. It's one of the things my sisters and I really like doing was just screwing with the other person in this game. It made it a lot of fun just to see if you can keep them on their toes. And this is a little bonus stage of collecting as much as you can. Each of your players start out at the bottom corners. Player 1 is the bottom left, player 2 is bottom right. So you can easily get through and play around. Now this is the second stage round, Taharas. Don't ask me how they picked the names. I didn't make it very far in this one at all. But this is a good game. If you definitely have a Sega Master System, 2 controllers in this game, definitely pick it up. Definitely, try and see how others like. Oh, there's a little guy. Ding, there we go. So I just start screwing around up here, and I get a little boom. goofy because I try taking on things that I shouldn't, you know. Oh, so close. I almost made it underneath that guy. Oh, come on. Will I win this one? Nope, nope. See, as you see, in this level, now all of the enemies call out something whenever they get something. So it makes it a little more difficult because now you're going to have more enemies on the screen if you're not watching that red dot. That is the hardest thing in the world, is watch that red dot and collect the coins and watch out for everybody else. And as you can see, the prices have gone up dramatically on some of the items. They just don't want you easily, you know, cakewalking through this. This one here, you just grab the 16-ton and boom. It only hits one of them. That's the funny part. See, I missed the one up down there in the corner. Oh, I didn't get it that time. Grab that again. I don't understand why that, you know, ton of item just only hits one guy at a time. It should hit more of them since it's going across there and beaming on through, right? You know, just one of those things. In this stage, I think I make it. Oh, I'm down to one last one. I might not make it. Will I get through? Bang! Oh, that was a close one. Now I'm just going to sit there for the day. Now, let me know what you guys think about this one. This is a fun game. It's different. In fact, it was a puzzler, mazer, I guess you could say, and you could have a lot of fun. You could play this one for hours and hours on end. So, let me know what you think. As you can see, now you got some really crazy design, level design. And it just gets worse from here. Really, really bad from here. So, let me know what you guys think. I am Dark Xenonite. This is What the When. Next week, I don't know what I'm going to have coming because it's a new month, new console. Sega Master System goes to the shelf for a while. So let me know what you guys think. I will see you guys out there in What the When.